Forsyth has a new face leading City Hall. Greg Goolsby was sworn in as mayor last month after running unopposed in a special election.
He spent 12 years on Forsyth City Council before taking over the top job. Hunter King sat down with the new mayor to talk about what comes next for the city.
Goolsby calls Forsyth one of Georgia's best-kept secrets. He says the city sits in a sweet spot, close enough to Atlanta and Macon, but still carrying that small-town feel that people love. But keeping that feel while managing rapid growth is now Goolsby's biggest challenge. And he says smart zoning and responsible development will be the key.
Yeah, I think the consensus is that everybody's pretty happy. I think they're pretty satisfied. We have a really low millage rate in the city. We provide really good services. I think people are pretty happy.
On the financial side, Goolsby wants the council to find $1 million in their $13 million budget to replace aging infrastructure like roads and the water system without cutting services.
How do we as a team figure out how to redirect $1 million and start working toward, an infrastructure fund or whatever that we could slowly start to knock some of those things off.
One of the most talked about topics in Forsyth right now is the massive Forsyth Technology Center. Goolsby says the city took a methodical approach before saying yes.
So in our mind, the idea was, why say no to the conditional use zoning? Say yes to allow them to get to the next step, because that's probably step 2 of probably 30 if this thing is to come to fruition. But let's allow them to get to the next step and let's just see. Let's see what this may turn into.
Goolsby says the developer will pay the city up to $480,000 to hire a third-party expert to protect Forsyth's interests.
I think it's going to benefit us if it does come. And if it doesn't come, no harm, no foul.
Reporting in Forsyth, Hunter King, 13 WMAZ News.
Now, the mayor has 2 years remaining on his current term. Forsyth City Council meets regularly. They talk about zoning, budgeting, and infrastructure decisions that affect people who live in the city.
The proposed data center developer has 3 years to file for a land disturbance permit before the conditional zoning expires.